Oh my God, Pisces, I am so sorry. Please forgive me. I got it got pointed out by I think it's at Ashley Maiden on Instagram. She told me that I forgot Pisces. And I'm like, oh what? Shit. And so please don't take it as an oversight. Like it was just, well, it was an oversight, but don't take it personal, Pisces. I love y'all. My first son, my firstborn, he's a Pisces, a true Pisces at that. Gotta love y'all. So anyway, I am Tasha, aka Mama Jim, aka Jim the Butterfly. If you don't already, please follow me on Instagram. I am Jim, GEM, the Butterfly _tarot. And this is for Pisces, November 15th. I would suggest, if you would like, before you watch the video, to watch my introduction video so you just can get to know who I am. These videos that I will do for your sign will also be for your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign. So if one doesn't resonate, and these are general readings, but if one doesn't resonate, take the time to look at your rising sign and your moon sign. And if you don't know how to do that or don't know what it is, you can type do a Google search, and it's birth chart calculator that will do it. Or I think there's Astrolabe, ASTROLABE.com. I know they do it too. So you can go and find your of course you know your sun, but your rising and your moon, and where any other planets are in your chart. So that's something cool too, because again, maybe you're not a Pisces per se. You may not have Pisces sun, moon, or rising, but you may have a lot of planets that are in Pisces, or you may have a lot of water in your chart. So it just kind of varies, but it all depends. I am on Instagram. Like I said, on Instagram I do daily readings based in the group Together by the Elements, and then I do some just a weekend forecast too. So take the time, check me out. Let's get to the reading and find out what we have here, okay? I cannot believe I forgot y'all. Oh my God. But thank you. We have to hold each other accountable, and it surely wasn't oversight. It wasn't anything. What do we have for Pisces? And I am using the traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck, and I'll be using some playing cards. Got the incense. I don't know if y'all can see the incense going. I think the smoke is going someplace else, but we'll make it do what it do. Pisces, November 2015. Oh, okay. I'm gonna draw 2 cards for the general energy. Then I'll also do 10 cards just to kind of give me a story of what's going on this month and how that's going to relate to the general energy. Excuse me, I'm trying to get my cards right. And 4 playing cards. Okay. Advice. We're hurrying. I'm sorry. All right. Usually I have a little feeling about what I think is going to be, but I really didn't have much of a feeling with this one. So I'm kind of interested. I'm kind of interested to see what's going to be. First card's out. I do not read in reversals. So for the overall energy, you have the 4 of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. I'm just going to keep going. Followed by the Fool, Knight of Cups, the High Priestess, Page of Pentacles, the Sun, Nine of Cups, Two of Wands, Six of Cups, the King of Cups, and the outcome, the Queen of Cups. Okay, like, all right, that's okay. I know there's a lot of emotion. If I don't know anything else right now, there's a lot of emotion going on. This is an emotional month, but let's just look at the advice, okay? Let's look at the advice. You have the Ace of Wands, Queen of Spades, Nine of Spades, Five of Wands, or the Five of Clubs. Let's just see here. We'll have to take this thing, you know. Okay. So for the first thing that, like I said, that I see is there's a lot of cups in this reading. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cups just in out of your 12 cards here. And you have just in a range of in a range of directions things are going, okay? And we're just trying to piece some things together here. You have almost like an extreme up or opposites. Let's start from this beginning. You have the opposites, which are not truly opposites, but in this case, I see that it's opposite, okay? You have the Sun card, which is here, which is talking about, this is the total yes card, okay? In anything like just positivity, ray of sunshine, this is what this card is, okay? Everything is clear. You see this baby, he is naked as just free. He is absolutely free and just happy as a lark. This is just like, yes, okay? But then you also have the High Priestess. And so you can even notice with how my whole energy changed with the High Priestess. Whereas the Sun is so vibrant and so just out with it, the High Priestess isn't. She's very esoteric, you know what I mean? She's very secretive. And I feel like, you know, even with the Sun, you always hear, I pay attention to this child. And you know, children are very, very wise. They're more wise than what we give them credit. And the High Priestess is wise as well. You know, whereas this child, you know, children are wise in learning how to have fun and play and do all of these things. And they know that's good for their soul. And that's what they do. The High Priestess knows what she needs. She has wisdom too. But she uses hers in a different way. And hers is more hidden. It's more hidden. And sometimes with this card, there's an elusive, well, I'm not gonna say sometimes, but most of the time there's an elusivity with this. Even though it's almost like your gut. I equate that with kind of like your gut instinct a lot of times, because she knows you know, you do things not really, you'll do things knowing that you shouldn't do it, but you do it anyway. And I kind of see the High Priestess in a situation like that. She'll be the one that voice in your head like told you, like, I told you so. Didn't I tell your dumb ass not to do that? That's who she is, right? She's that one that'll sit back and watch you. She'll guide you and tell you what she had, you know, she'll give you her opinion, but she's not going to tell you everything, because she knows that even if she does tell you, you're going to still go off and do your own thing, because we have free will. So And she knows that even if she tells you and you go, you do exactly what she told you to do, you're going to end up right back at that spot where she could say, you know, I told you so. But she knows that you're not going to listen because you're not ready to hear the lesson or receive the lesson. So it's but when you go through it, then you turn into the high priestess. So because, you know, anybody who comes behind you, you could tell them the same thing, but yet you know that they're not going to listen to you, you know, so you just sit back and you let them go their own way. So that's what I see initially. And it took me a go around the world, but to get you to see there's a lot of opposites here. You have, for the general energy, let's just take it from the top. This is a little different. For general energy, you have the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups to me talks about feeling bored, feeling dissatisfied, very apathetic, like, woe is me. I just, you know, look at all of these problems that I have. Because he's focused. He's focused on these cups here. So this, whoever this person is, they're focused on their emotions right now. Now, I don't know at this time if it's positive emotions or negative emotions, but I do know they're focusing on them. And then here's something else that's coming in right here. That's another emotion that's coming in. That this guy, which I do believe is you, because you are a cup. You know, you're a water sign, Pisces. This is you. You're feeling dissatisfied with something. I almost feel like you're feeling very dissatisfied with your life right now. Maybe you're not at this, maybe you are not at where you think you should be at in your life. And that's tough. That's tough. That's really, really tough. And then right next to it, you have the Seven of Swords. And so sometimes, depending on who reads for you, you will hear that the Seven of Swords is an absolute, is a deception card. And yeah, it could be a deception card. But it can also talk about manipulation. It can also talk about strategizing. And I feel like with this, while you're in this waiting period, Pisces, you're going to be strategizing. Because there is no movement here. Okay? Pisces is a water sign. There's an ebb and a flow. You know what I mean? This is what it does. And right now, you're not ebbing or flowing. You're not doing it. You're just right here. And you're a moving sign, you know? You like things to move along and be fluid as it moves, you know? You don't want to stay too high too long. You don't want to stay too low too long. A steady little movement, you know, like a little wave. That's what you want to do. But and so because of this, I do feel like you're going to be jumping out and strategizing, coming up with ways to change this about what's going on in your life. Now, yeah. So for the first card out, you have the Fool card. And the Fool card talks about jumping out, a new beginning. And that's why I say that, you know, you're just gonna be like, fuck it. Some of y'all may be moving, and I don't know why. I see that. I see that here with this Knight of Cups. You see this water here? I feel like some of y'all are going with this Knight of Cups and this Fool card, that you may be in a situation where you're just like, you know what? Psh, I'm going to jump off this ledge and I'm going to ride my horse across this water. Y'all may be moving across some water and just going somewhere. Starting over with this Knight of Cups. Here, starting a new journey. Um, and you may not even know where you're going with this high priestess. It's almost as if you're just gonna let you. It's almost as if you get like this horse is your car, and that's representing horsepower. You know what I mean? And you're gonna get in your car, and you're just gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna just go, and wherever I feel like I want to do, I'm gonna just do. Okay. This is a really strange reading, but I feel like I can see it in a relationship thing right now. But right now, we're just gonna look at it from a personal level. We're gonna really get down into this reading. Right after the High Priestess, you have the Page of Pentacles. And this reaffirms what I said earlier about you're taking a new look at something with this Seven of Swords. You're coming up with ways, and you're studying. You may be even researching a new town to move to if you're not ready to move just yet. Comparing salaries, how much you will make in this place compared to this place. What is the crime like? What are your commute periods are going to be like? It could be that type of thing too, that you're just looking. And I do feel like whatever this is, you're feeling very positive about it. And I feel like there's a lot of positive energy in this card. And that's one of the reasons why I look at this Seven of Swords, not as a deception card, but more so as an illumination type card. Look at all this yellow. Even though this can be a deception card, I look at it as a little different. I actually look at it a little different in this capacity. He's walking away, and he's leaving two swords behind. But I almost look at it as maybe you're walking away, you're just packing up some of your stuff. And, something's going to have to just, go to Goodwill, or, you might be giving away some stuff with this, but you're just only taking what you can, is what this card is saying to me. You're just going to pack your shit up. You're going to, I'm going to just move whatever can get in my car. I can go. I can't afford a pod because those pods are expensive. So whatever can get in my car, everything else, I'm going to just have to figure out how to do it. But like right now, I'm not feeling happy about this thing. Okay. So right up under the Fool card, though, you do get the Nine of Cups, and this is the Wish card. So your wishes will be granted. And I feel like you're going to be blessed with something to help you with this move. And again, Two of Wands, you are planning. You're looking out. Just like this Page of Pentacles, you're trying to get out fast. You're trying to get out fast. Maybe you might be trying to get out before the end of the year is up, before the new year start. The new year someplace, in a new spot. But you understand wherever you go, because you're going like this, you have to look at it as the most practical place. Like, you may decide, instead of you moving across the country, I'm in the US. I'm in Georgia. So it's like me. I'm on the East Coast. Me just packing up all my stuff and like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm moving to Seattle. You know what I mean? Some people do that. And I'm going to just take my clothes, and I'm going to sell my furniture, and I'm going to just take the money, and I'm going to go. And when I get out there, I'll just make it work. I'll make it do what it do till I get what I want. I'm just done. It could be one of those type of things. Or you could just be moving to another town, that's not too far away. Maybe within maybe you consider a 4 to 6 hour radius, something like that. I kind of see this Page of Pentacles like that too. You're looking at it like a globe, trying to map out where you want to live. Because like I said, I don't think you just know that you want to go, but you just don't know where you want to go. And I feel like that you're going to be protected, and that you're going to get what you want. So that's why you're on the flip side. That's why you are trusting your intuition here, even though you don't know. You're just like, you know what? Wherever I go, I'm going to just do. So, and which is crazy. It may be a place that you used to live. It like you may have grown up here as a child. Some of y'all, I don't know. That's a very weird thing, but I think that you're looking for a place that feels more at home with you. This is a cup card. You know, this when you see that, that just brings warm and fuzzy feelings to you. You know, it's like, oh, look at him. He's so sweet. The little boy giving her a cup, giving her not a cup. Well, he giving her a cup and a flower, you know, and just pure intent. You see that white? He's just offering up like, here you go. And she's like, thank you. You know what I mean? So to me, it's like you really trying to plan for a place that is practical and you can be able to make money there. But you really want a new start in a different place that makes you feel, it could be, maybe it resembles your hometown. It may not be your hometown, but it gives you that smaller town. It could be that too. Some of y'all may decide, fuck it. I'm not gonna live in the city anymore. I'm tired of commuting, you know? Well, I'm tired of catching the train. I'm tired of the hustle and bustle. Well, I'm tired of commuting too, you know? I'm just gonna get my money and I'm gonna move to a smaller town. It could be that. I'm gonna go open up a farm or something like that. It could be that too. But I just see there is a lot of ebbing and flowing here. And with this place, wherever you want to live, I feel like this is what you want. There's a lot of single people in this reading. And I feel like, again, you have the King of Cups. This is a place that you want to grow. It's right up under the Page of Pentacles. You wanna grow here. Excuse me. And you're looking for love here too. So all you single people, because the outcome, I feel like you're gonna find it there wherever you're trying to move to, because you have the Queen of Cups, and they're the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups in this reading. So you male or female, gay or straight, lesbian, whatever your sexual orientation is. If you're a Pisces and you're thinking about moving, and you may be moving. It may be because just boredom where you are now, or you just want to change. But I feel like it would be a good move for you. I really do. And I feel like you will find love there. You'll find happiness there, because wherever you are now, you're not happy. You are not happy. Now, let's take this a little further. If this was to apply to a relationship, because I said, you know, this is just for a single person. If this was to apply to a relationship, I almost see it in the same way, but a little different. That if there anyone in this out here that's watching, that's in an I really don't feel like this is a marriage situation. Now, I do feel like this is just, you know, y'all been dating, but if you've been dating someone for a while, you may be considering leaving them. You may be considering your way out of the relationship, because again, you do have the Fool card, and you just like, you know what? I know I've been with this person for a long time, but I'm ready for something new. You know, maybe this relationship isn't progressing the way that you want it to. And y'all have talked about it and talked about it and talked about it and talked about it. Because this talks about thoughts. And the 7 also, a lot of times, it can represent like a mystery. Maybe there's a person in the relationship that doesn't know how the other one feels. And that makes them feel dissatisfied with the relationship. They feel indifferent to it now. You know, that could be something too. Or maybe someone feels like that towards you, that you don't reveal. I don't really see that from y'all unless you have a little, you know, some other stuff in your chart. I don't really know, you know, that would really heavily depend on your moon sign. But if you have a Pisces moon and you've been kind of standoffish with your partner, yeah, they may be considering, you know, that doesn't say Mama Jim said, you know what I mean? But just take that into account. Maybe take this time to go back and replay some things. to see if you really are, who truly is the stagnant person in the relationship. Somebody may be feeling like you're the stagnant person. You may be feeling like someone else is a stagnant person, but there's some stagnation going on in the relationship. And it's gotten so bad is that now one or, either one of y'all are deciding to make a move on it. Because it's like there's the openness. This relationship doesn't have the openness. There's a closeness to this relationship. There's a closeness to this relationship. And I don't believe that it used to be like that. I don't believe that it used to be like that. But however, whatever it is, it will cause, it could be your partner, which is the Page of Pentacles. It could be your partner who, Page of Pentacles is a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be them or it could be you trying to figure out ways, because it is right here up under the Seven of Pentacles, trying to figure out ways to improve the relationship. And I do feel like you will be successful. I feel like as a couple that you will be successful and it will feel more satisfying for you. It will feel more satisfying. It's not a 10, but it's definitely better than what it was. Because, you're starting out as a 4 here. You know what I mean? So that is vast improvement. And we're just talking about within a month's time. And it may take... I don't know. I can also look at it this way too. With it may take some money coming in. It may take a little bit of money coming. Maybe someone gets a new job and now things, maybe a person was feeling a really dissatisfied because they're out of work, but now they're offered a new job and now things look a little brighter here. Things look a little brighter since they get this new job. Maybe they're, when you don't have a job, and especially if you're used to working, it does something to your psyche. If you're used to it and say if you haven't had enough money you didn't save, or maybe you're getting towards the end of your savings. A lot of people, depending on how they feel, I feel like you always should try to remain positive as much as you can. But depending on the person, you can be really down. I'm not saying that's right or wrong, but it can make you be a little bit more reclusive within yourself, because you are trying to think of ways. I got to get out here and apply for jobs or something. So it could be that too. It could be a way that one partner is thinking of ways to bring the cohesiveness back into the relationship, or it could be a job that's coming in and that takes some of the stress off. That takes some of the stress off the relationship. So I feel like it's going to be a better situation for everyone. But it's not going to stop there, because you're going to continue. Once you get this new cohesiveness back, once y'all are able to kind of talk and get things out in the open, once you get this job and money starts flowing in, you can catch some of these bills up. You're really going to be trying to figure out, okay, how can we advance this relationship? How can we advance this? What can I do? How can I use this job to gain, it's the holiday season. I need to be working. They're telling me I can get 60 hours, 20 hours overtime I need to bust my tail to do this, to pay these bills out so I can move. It could be that type of thing too. There's some kids involved with this. There are some kids involved. So, yeah, I do believe, again, by the end of the month, it was like this, sorry. They were looking at each other. You may meet another cup sign, or a person who is very emotional. But I feel like you're going to, even if you move or you and your partner work out something, If you're beefing right now, just know towards the end of the month, it's going to work out. It's going to work out. Y'all going to have a coming of mind, an expression of emotion. Y'all going to talk and let it out on the line. And that's a good thing. You know, so if you're moving and you're deciding, you know, I just want to leave and go someplace, you may just find love there. You may just balance yourself out. You know, if you're not looking for love, maybe with you moving to this place, because this gives you just this warm and lovey, huggy feeling, you know, it can make you more balanced within yourself. Maybe this is just for the single people, the male and female version, the masculine and feminine versions, you know, parts of themselves being more balanced. It could be that too. But I feel like all in all, it's gonna be a good month. I just feel very upbeat and light, just like the fool and the baby in this here sun card. Just like, yeah, this is really, really good. And I feel like you feel really good about it. Even though right now, you know, with your situation, you're not you're not satisfied with your situation, but you have not let it affect you so much that you cannot move forward. You know, because sometimes you can get in stuff and you can find yourself in a rut and it's hard to get out of. It's like circular thinking. Sorry, my incense went out. It's like circular thinking. But you see the way out of this thing, and I see that you're going to be making some moves. So, yeah, which is a good thing. So, let's just look at the advice cards. See how can you do this? You have the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Swords, Nine of Swords, and the Five of Wands. And how I'm looking at this is it's almost as if this is telling you to, let me make sure I'm telling you what I wanted to tell. Let me see. Yeah. I feel like what it's telling you to do is, with this Ace of Wands, first off, that's a new beginning. So you do have the Fool here and the Ace of Wands. These are new beginnings. It's telling you that, yeah, a new beginning is coming. And with this Queen of Swords, I feel like it's telling you to think smart, you know, move forward. In the traditional tarot deck, she has her sword going forward like this, and that's telling me that she's all about progression, you know, and that's what it's telling you. Keep being about progression. Think about this thing very analytically. Think about this thing very logically. Even though you're going to jump out there, do it smart. If you're gonna jump out and be the fool, do it smart. Don't jump out and do some stupid shit, and then before you know it, because you know you just taking what you have on your back. You know, you just taking what you having on your back. So make sure you pack what you need, pack the things that you really need. Make sure you account for costs for maintenance. If anything is to happen, if you choose to drive, you know, think about those hidden costs with this. Don't worry about it. Stop worrying about it. Stop fretting over it. You've been fretting over this for a while. You know, for those that who want to move, you've been fretting over this. You've been talking about this thing. It's been in your mind for a long time. And it's been bothering you. You know, it's been bothering you that you feel this way. This Four of Cups. It's been bothering you. Stop letting it bother you. Move. Move with this. You know? And then Five of Wands. I feel like that's telling you to continue to brainstorm. Continue to brainstorm. I feel like that's with the planning here. Throw some ideas up in your, you know, continue to research. Research and research and research. You know, for the ones that are planning to move within a 4 to 6 hour radius, maybe you need to stay closer to home because you have kids, something like that. Um, be willing to look at places that you hadn't considered before. Maybe you'll find something that you know, a little bit off the beaten path. Because, you know, I'm from South Carolina, and the town that I'm from, we most time if you move, you're moving to one of the three places. You moving to Charlotte, North Carolina. You moving to maybe Columbia, South Carolina, or you moving to Atlanta. You know, those are the places where people go. Okay, and in this instance, I'm saying think about Raleigh, think about Savannah, think about Memphis. You know what I mean? Think about these other little places. You don't always have to go to the major cities. You know, you don't have to do that. Consider other, this is what I feel like it's saying, consider other options with this. Because this card, you see it in the traditional tarot deck, they're just kind of throwing little sticks, and that's wands and energies and ideas. They're throwing ideas up in the air. Continue to throw those ideas up in the air. You know, something may click that you like. When it comes to a relationship, yeah, y'all may be having a little bit of sex and some makeup sex. Is going to be a part of this new way of looking at some stuff. I'm just going to let y'all know. Hope this is for people who are over 18. Maybe I should have said that from the beginning. Sorry. But yeah, y'all going to have that talk. Maybe that's what this is. Y'all going to have this come to Jesus talk. Like, look, bruh, I love you. I know you love me, and I know you're down right now, but you know what? We got to come together. What can I do? You know, what can I do, my woman, to help you out? I see that you're down. I don't know how can I make you happy? It has to be one of those type of things. You know, don't be too afraid to put your ego to the side. Ego's a motherfucker now. Ego is a motherfucker. You know, and this could go for a man or a woman. If your partner is not giving you the attention, now, yeah, if you're, well, I'm not going to say if they're not, but if you're needing more attention or you're feeling more expressive and someone's not responding, you have to let them know, because your feelings are important. And you should be able to express your feelings. And you may have to express it in a way that is not like yourself. Because, you know, the queen of spades or the queen of swords does not express her feelings the same way the queen of cups would. You know, the queen of cups, and she's like, baby, no. The queen of spades like, listen, this is what we're going to have to do. Duh, 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 duh. Now, I'm not saying for you to be so cut and dry, but what I'm saying is you're going to have to put in a point that your partner understands what's going on and how you're feeling, you know. I'm not saying to hold in your emotions, but we have to have, this queen has a little bit more control over her emotions. And I feel like that's what it's telling you to do. Because in the beginning, I did say, like, goddamn, like, damn, excuse me. There's a lot of cups in this reading. There's a lot of emotion. You know, I feel like things have been built up and built up and built up. You know, whether it's dissatisfaction in a relationship or dissatisfaction in your life, you're just at this point. And so you have to, she's telling you to get some control. Get some control and do what you have to do, because the new beginning is coming anyway. You know, it's coming anyway. And so you have 1, 2, 3 major arcana cards in this. There's some energy. There's some strong energy. You got all these Knight Cups. There's some people. You know, this is involving a relationship or a person. You know, it's someone who's single. But yeah, relationship people, stop fretting over this stuff. Stop fretting over it. You got to open your mouth and talk. Suggest some things with your partner, what y'all can do. Look at your relationship in a different way to get a better outcome with this Sun card. You're going to get it. You're going to get it. The Sun card is right above this Queen of Cups. It's going to be a more positive month, I promise. I promise you guys. This is a general reading, but I am, you know, whoever this is resonating for, if this is resonating with you, it's going to get better towards the end of the month. You know, I know you started the month off and we're already 8 days into the month, but keep doing what you're doing. Keep applying. Keep reading. Keep doing what you need to do. And it's going to come to you. The opportunity is going to come to you with this Page of Pentacles. This opportunity and this cup. You know, it may be a travel position for people who are looking for a job. A job where you can, you know, something, or something that you're driving, it involves you driving and delivering or something like that. But it's some movement with this reading. Very flowing movement to nothing stressful. That's the other thing about it that I like. This is not a very stressful reading. Sometimes you're in the middle of it, you can just feel the stress and the tension. This is just like, okay, we're gonna get this thing going and make it right. Start this new beginning. Get some control with it. Stop thinking you can't do it, because you can. You got the sun here helping you. Keep researching. Keep throwing up those ideas. Talk to some people. If there's some people who haven't, like say if you're planning to move to a town that you really don't know anything about, if you know some people who from that town, talk to them. Look it up. Look it up. Google it. And read what people say about these places. You know, maybe there's somebody on YouTube. I don't know. Look it up. But I just say don't exclude. Don't exclude. You know, while you're sitting here, like I said, from my hometown, while you're looking at Columbia, Charlotte, or Atlanta, Fayetteville, North Carolina might be where you need to be. But anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. I am Mama Jim, aka Jim the Butterfly, aka Tasha. Thank y'all for watching. Once again, Pisces, I am so sorry that I forgot y'all. I promise it won't happen. I promise. Please, if I do, oh Lord, please, somebody send me something. Let me know, because I try to do too much and sometimes I forget. So if I happen to forget, and this is for anybody, any sign, if I happen to forget, I just need to write it down. Really, that's what I really need to do. But if there's a sign that's overseen, please let me know, okay? But I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. I'm going to say it again. Gem, G-E-M, the butterfly, _tarot. So, thank y'all. Have a good night. Bye-bye.